Inspiration. That is the only word that comes to my mind while I went on a journey for this documentary. Sports has always played a key role in the society, from bringing people together from different ethnic groups and people from different age groups under one roof. The power of sports cannot be unnoticed. Whether playing or being a spectator, it has always been a motivating factor in so many ways, in so many lives of people. This is a unique story of a young Paralympian, the journey of a differently abled boy whose life revolves around sports. Join me to find out how an unknown sport became next close to oxygen to a young boy from Goring. I embarked on a journey to find out the inspiring story of young Tim Hayes. Tim is a differently abled boy. His life story, like everyone else's, has been full of ups and the downs. Sports, however, has been the sole reason, as he says, that he breathes. Hello, Tim. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you after a long time. How have you been?
I'll be all good, thanks, mate. Yeah.
So let's get started with your story.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I was born in a place called Worthing near Brighton on the south coast. Yeah, I've lived there all my life pretty much. It's near the sea and it's just very close to my gym where I go swimming. I'm close to friends as well, the cinema. Close to Brighton Hove Albion Football Club where I worked there. That was a great experience. Yeah, I just love being by the coast. Yeah, it's a nice place to live. My parents made it as easy as possible for me. We had amazing holidays together. We were a very close family. I was lucky to have good friends as well. And I had just amazing experiences at the holidays and Christmases together, special times as a family. Yeah, they really gave me the best childhood they could, my parents. Condition I was born from birth with cerebral palsy, so I'm a full-time wheelchair user. So the brain, it doesn't connect with the limbs. It's something like that. I'm not very good at explaining. Well, I was lucky to go to inclusive schools, very, very good schools, and my parents made it as easy as normal as possible for me, to give me the best life, the best upbringing they could. I always look at disability. It's rather ability rather than disability. What am I able to do? I knew I couldn't do certain things like play football.
I met him in the lead up to transition to our school, so he was probably 10, 11, something like that. And I used to visit all the primary schools before the students came up into the secondary school and get a feel for the students. And I can remember conversations with him. I knew he was very nervous about coming up to secondary school, big secondary school, nearly 2,000 students there from a little junior school, which was very cosy and nice and lovely. But I knew he loved sport. So the conversation was about, you come into our school, you want to get involved in sport, what sort of sports you love. And at that stage, he probably played a little bit of bocce and a variety of other sports, but not much. And then when they come up to us, it was a case of, right, you're doing all your curriculum subjects. Sport is one of them. Just because you have a disability doesn't mean you don't play sport. It's the same. You have the same entitlement as anyone else. So let's find the sports that you can play. We recognise that putting you on a rugby pitch, you might enjoy, but it's probably not practical. So let's find sports that you get into. And he just joined the sports clubs. He played hockey, various athletics events, and bocce was part of that curriculum involvement and extracurricular stuff. So there was lunchtime clubs and after school clubs. But in the early years, it was just playing for fun, and there was a school team.
As a young boy growing up, football was his first love, like any other kid in England, and his dream was to be a professional footballer. But soon he realized that due to his physical condition, being a professional footballer would remain a distant dream. A massive fan of Chelsea Football Club, Tim has a cheeky reason on why his loyalty is towards the Blues.
My brother, years ago, started supporting Man United, so I thought, why not wind him up and start following Chelsea and create a bit of rivalry.
Yeah.
Also, there's a family connection because my dad had a construction business in London, so I used to go up there with him and spend days up there. I just started following them ever since, really. I've been to loads of games. Champions League nights are the best. We've had many great league victories as well. It's really hard to choose one, but...
For this obsession of football, Tim, before falling in love with boccia, also had a stint playing wheelchair football.
did football for Brighton and Hove Albion as well. I had a few good friends and I met some good coaches, enjoyed the sessions. Again, that would involve weekends away, playing for the team in Nottingham. There's also transferable skills you take from that in terms of leadership, discipline and being patient as well. And it helped me mentally as well, prepare for competitions. It helped me socially as well. But it really helped me build my confidence meeting new people. I took a lot of positives from that experience. Yeah.
Soon, Tim was introduced to a game called boccia. But what is boccia? Boccia is one of only 2 Paralympic sports that does not have an Olympic equivalent. For Tim, it was love at first sight.
It was hard, except that I wasn't going to be a footballer. But when I came across boccia, it was easy for me to get over that pain and accept it. And the positive impact of my life of boccia has had, not just winning the medals and competing, but the social aspect as well, the fun of meeting people, meeting new friends. That was brilliant for me, amazing for me. So it had such a positive impact on my life.
Ability was his willingness to keep coming out and training and trying and playing, and listening and learning and working on things. So he had ability. I mean, boccia is played in different classification groups, but at junior level, it's just played. Rampers play against rampers and throwers play against throwers, and they don't distinguish between the BC 1s, 2s and 4s, particularly at throwing level. And to be fair, even at team stuff, you have rampers and throwers in the same team. So it's a very collegiate, team-orientated theme. And that worked for Tim. He loved being part of the team. He loved being one of the team in there, one of the lads, or in particular, which really sort of fired his enthusiasm. So it was that kept him going. And then you just work on things. Some students you can work with and go, right, try this, and they pick it up and go, yeah, and they can't make the adaptations or they don't feel comfortable with it. Tim was generally willing to try different things, and then when you get a bit of success with trying different things, you then work a bit harder at it. But for him, I really thought in the early years that Paul was the social element of sport, which is why we all play it in the first place. David Beckham didn't even start playing football just because he thought he played for England. He played because he loved playing football and the social element of it. And then, what happens after that happens after that. But he was, that was the key draw for him, playing a sport that he could be successful in, that he could compete in, and that having a disability was part and parcel of the game. It wasn't something that set you aside. So therefore, he enjoyed that.
Boccia and me was like a marriage made in heaven, because it's such an inclusive sport. It's a sport for all disabilities, and it helped me make new friends. It wasn't about winning the medals, it was about taking part and having a sense of purpose. And just enjoyment of it as well. It's almost like chess. You're trying to be ahead, sort of one step ahead of your opponent. You're trying to outthink what the opponent would do. It is mental as well as physical.
When I come home, they had this ball and I got back from London and Tim was down there, his first wheel drawing, and then Nicky, I said, what are you two doing? And he was throwing the balls down the pool, living room. And that's when I learned he'd been playing boccia. Yeah.
As Tim mentioned that him and boccia were a match made in heaven. But he started playing the game just for the fun of it. Soon he realized he had a natural talent and his eyes were set to represent England on the international stage.
Just doing it for fun, just doing it as fun as a social thing. Then it became clear that I had a natural talent and the potential I had. And I could get to England if I really worked hard. If I had good results in competitions, I could get there. If I was prepared to train hard, and I just knew that I wanted to pursue this. I wanted to get to England. The more experience I got, that really helped. Everyone had belief in me that I could get there, and I did.
As fate would have it, in the year 2014, Tim was called up to represent England in Slovakia, an honour to represent your country very few people can brag about.
The moon, just incredibly proud. My parents are both very proud that the hard work had paid off. You know, I couldn't believe it. It didn't seem real when I first got the email, when I first got the call up. I was like, are you serious? Is this actually happening? I was so excited. I couldn't wait to get on that plane and experience it for the first time, experience the competition abroad. Not everyone can say that, and I was very fortunate, very lucky. Learning about the culture and just playing, just being with a good group of people, and just the whole experience of travelling, and it's unbelievable. Yeah, incredible. It was an incredible honour. My first competition was, I think, 2014, and it started from there, my journey of competing on the international stage. I've been very lucky and fortunate.
After getting a taste of international flavour, Tim caught the eyes of many in and around Hampshire. Tim soon started playing for a Super League bocce side, All Stars, which is now dissolved, after which Team Solent was his new destination.
All Stars was another club that I trained with over a number of years. They're a high-level bocce club, but also a great social club as well. I met a number of I know a lot of people from there. I made some good friends from there, but they stopped running due to COVID. They had to shut down. So Solent were my closest club. Barry asked me to come back, and I couldn't turn him down. I couldn't say no. Successful Super League club. They've won it, I think, 6 or 7 times. That was high-level training, and I played. And I enjoyed the training socially as well. It was.
As international and domestic tours came thick and fast, Tim's bocce also got serious, and he credits all his success to his mum Nikki, who stood like a pillar while Tim was chasing his dreams.
The amount of work that Nikki had put in to Tim's training over the years, and because she'd done 90% of the training with him, really.
Wouldn't have been possible without Mum.
Yeah, all the travelling she'd done with him most of the time, everything.
All my success to Mum, she was a massive part of it. Her commitment, her belief in me. She was so devoted. She put so much time in.
Tim did not disappoint in his first international tour, as more travel on foreign land with Team England bocce followed. Tim represented England in Czech Republic and Russia twice, and Poland and Slovakia as well.
Huge honour to be selected. It was an incredible opportunity to go and experience a different culture, to go and get more valuable competition experience abroad, which really helped me progress as a player and learn more about myself and develop my game, and just enjoyed it every minute of the experience. When I competed in that competition, I wasn't expecting to win it. Mum was there, and it made it even more special. She was so proud of me. I just felt like all the hard work had paid off. It's an incredible feeling.
One of Tim's biggest individual accomplishments came in the year 2017 in Liverpool. Not expected to win the UK Championship, Tim returned home with gold medal, an unbelievable achievement to say the least.
The most incredible achievement was winning the UK Championship in Liverpool. That was amazing in 2017. It was my first time competing in that competition, and I was just there. There was no pressure on me to win it. I just wanted to enjoy the experience. When I went all the way, it was just the most incredible feeling. It just felt like I'd completed my journey. It just felt like I can't get better than this. You know, it was unbelievable.
I remember
it took ages to sink in.
And Nikki was crying her eyes out when I said, "What's the matter, love?" And she said, "Tim's won." So, really proud. Yeah, really proud. All the mums and dads at the venues, they all support each other. So yeah, they were coming and cuddling Nikki and everything and cheered her up and everything. And
Mum was over the moon.
yeah. Then all the cheers started again when he got awarded the cup and things like that.
Being smashed by Nigel Murray to making it back and then winning the Nationals in 2017. You know, it was quite a quick turnaround in real terms, you know. But you got to have something about yourself to keep coming back and going, I am going to train, I am going to work on a way of doing it, I am going to get better at this. And have a bit of fun doing it as well.
As life would have it, the journey is never an easy one. In the year 2019, just as Tim was looking to promote himself from Boccia, England to GB, his life turned upside down. His biggest pillar of strength, his mum, was diagnosed with cancer, and Tim decided Boccia and everything else is secondary as he took a sabbatical to be with his mum.
Yeah, I felt like I couldn't be the best player I could be, I couldn't be the best England player I could be, because my mind was on supporting mum and being at home, being with the family. I felt like I had to that was the most important thing. Nothing's more important than that family time for me in that moment. So definitely no regrets. Yeah, I needed to be that supportive son. I needed to look after myself as well, my mental health. I just needed a rest. I needed to recharge the batteries. My mum was simply the best. She was my best friend, the closest person to me. She was an amazing, incredible mum. Who gave me the best life she could. She had a beautiful personality, a beautiful nature about her, and I know she's with me every day. Yeah, she was always incredibly supportive with the boccia and at competitions. She was always there by my side. And none of it would have been possible without her time, her effort, her sacrifice she made for me. I will hold on to forever. We made some lots of special memories that I'll hold on to for a lifetime. Yeah, she shines down bright on me every day. She's a special angel in the sky. Yeah, she was a one-off, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll love her to the moon and back. Yeah, she'll be incredibly proud of her and incredibly proud of me. Sorry, and I know I'm making her proud every day. We're trying to. Yeah.
And you could see the profound effect that was going to have on Tim, because he was so close with his mum, so reliant, particularly in the boccia sense. You know, she turned up at all the school events that she was allowed to come to. She was there as his assistant in all the national events, and was just, you know, the stalwart with the rock within upon which he sort of leant on in that situation. So it was great.
It meant the world to Tim. You know, she was very much the person driving him everywhere, all the competition, all of the training camps. She was always there for every training session, every competition I go to, whether it's in the UK or whether it's abroad. She was very much the one constant in his life.
You can't go at any. I personally don't think you can go through something worse than what we've been through. I feel like this definitely made me stronger as a person. Feels like I can deal with anything, and like you said, I've had to grow up faster and be a lot more independent. I feel like I can adapt to things quicker. Yeah.
We have become closer because it's just.
It was hard initially getting used to it, and starting again without mum and getting used to that, a new family dynamic and adapting to it. And it's been. I don't think we're giving each other enough credit of how much we've overcome and how we've had to deal with it. You know, it's certainly brought us closer together, I think.
Yeah.
We're not going to pretend we get on perfectly all the time. We're not going to be robots.
Just like normal families.
I think we're just like normal families.
Brother and sister and all that lot.
It had been a rough couple of years for Tim personally, but staying away from the game did more harm than good. This is the power of sports in the society. We often stress about the fact that physical well-being of an individual while playing sports, but we ignore the fact how strongly it helps us mentally. Tim soon realized he needed to return to playing boccia, something he loved doing the most. So after a couple of years of break, Tim decided to come back.
Certainly difficult. I thought long and hard about it. But as you say, ultimately, Mum wanted me to make her proud. I wanted to make Mum proud. I wanted to do it for me as well. I wanted to make Mum proud and show that you can overcome the worst situation in life and get back to what you enjoy doing, what you love doing. And it was very hard, a hard decision to make, but definitely the right one. Just about the playing boccia, it's about socialising with friends, and it's been very rewarding. It's been a lovely distraction. It's been great for me to be able to keep busy.
And I'm so pleased he's back playing. Whether he goes any further, whether he just plays for fun, whatever he does, none of that's important. The social element is the important stuff there, and then he might regain a bit of his fire and see if he wants to push it further again. But it's just great that he's back playing, because that social element, the fact he's played in the B Cup and all that sort of stuff, means that he's back in, and he's back with friends in a sporting environment, which is massively important. It's the main reason most of us play sport. No matter how good we really think we are or we're not, we play it because we want to be part of something that's bigger than us, and that gives him that opportunity to do that.
I've never pushed him to do anything he didn't want to do, so all the while Tim's enjoying it and wants to do it, I'm happy to support him in that. I think it's great socially as well as the skill that he has, because he plays very well. With regards to his mum not being here around, I think that's been a difficult obstacle for Tim to overcome, but he's done it with flying colours, really, and it's nice to see him back in the game, back where he was before.
Tim's life without boccia, as he says, would have been incomplete. But since his return, he sees the different side of life and the game. Tim wants to enjoy his time while doing what he loves the most, but with a free mind.
Yeah, boccia's been a massive part of my life. I don't know if I'd have the same life without it. It's been so inclusive. The opportunities I've had have been amazing. The place I've got to travel, the people I've got to meet, the experience I've had, the success has been unbelievable. It's been a long journey, a wild journey, a sad journey as well. I think I've made everyone proud. It's been great for him. It's been everything for him to be involved in it. Like I say, I don't know where I'd be without boccia. My life would be pretty boring without it, I think. To ignore the pressure as much as possible and just try to enjoy it as much as possible, and just be myself and go with the flow. And what happens. And also to socially meet people as well, that's important. What boccia has given me as well. Every competition I go in, not expecting to win, and I think that produces the best results. Yeah, just to have fun, enjoy it, just enjoy the experience, and just learn as much as I can from playing against different players, and just go with the flow.
With facing adversities since birth, it's been a journey full of the ups and the downs. Through Tim's story, it's evident how powerful sport can be on our lives. Tim sees the sport boccia as a ray of hope going forward.
Thank you for watching my documentary. I hope Tim's story can definitely inspire you and many others.